Hey everybody, it's Aaron from Kilby Life, bringing another Kilby Live video today. I'm at it, out on a walk. I'm gonna head home after this walk and lift some weights. My shoulder's feeling a little bit better. I had to actually drop the weights to my bench presses to make it my shoulder able to push on it. So I thought a lot of my shoulder pain had got better, but I guess I injured it somehow. Yeah, but you know, I've been working so hard at it that the most upsetting thing is, like, I wanted to just to keep going and to just continue the gains. I don't want to like go backwards. Kind of the same way I feel about my diet right now. Like, losing all the weight, I don't want to gain it back, and I haven't gained it back. I've been on plenty of diets that I've lost weight and I eventually gave up, but this doesn't feel like a diet anymore. It's like a way of eating. And even if I wanted to give myself some like off carnivore concessions, like, it's the same thing with my shoulder and like going backwards. Like, there's something in me that has been changed and that is different. Somehow I gained control back. I have no idea. I had no idea this is what was going to happen. Thankful for it. I had a thought. Everyone here on the Kilby Life channel that loves and supports us, and I know a lot of you are on your own health journeys, and there's a lot of challenges out there and a lot of different channels and stuff, but the Carnivore Quest, Larry and Cassie over there, decided they're going to do a July challenge where you walk, I believe, 20 to 30 minutes every day in July. They're also doing a BBB&E challenge, a beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge in July also. I know for sure that I'm going to do at least the walking challenge. I already walk 5 days a week anyway, or run. Typically run, you know, at least a mile and a half, 20-30 minutes anyway. So I'm going to do that for the month of July, and my goal is to bring like a short video every day just for accountability for everyone to watch. That's what they're doing, so I'm just stealing their idea. But I want you guys to go over the Carnivore Quest. They're also doing the weight loss challenge for July. So essentially weigh yourself at the beginning, do these walks every day, limit your eating to beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and then record your starting weight, maybe a picture, and then at the end how much weight you lost in another picture. Should be pretty simple. Now, that being said, it's not always easy to do it perfectly, but I'm gonna try. I try to stay super strict on my carnivore diet and not give myself many concessions. There has been a couple times that I tried some broccoli and some sauerkraut recently, avocado, some lemon water, and it's funny how I'm like, I know it's not carnivore, it's not on my diet. I'm like, why am I doing this, other than the fact that I feel like I can if I want to, because I feel like I've got control back in my diet. And then as soon as I do it, I'm like, what if you don't have control, Aaron? I'm like, crap, what if I don't? Is this gonna be the catalyst? Is this gonna be the threshold I step over that just makes me say, I'm not doing this anymore? I don't think so. But I also am just gonna be cautious just because, which is wise. So on this beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenge, I know a lot of people won't give up coffee. They will give up cream and just drink black coffee. But I just gave up the coffee again because it makes me irritable. I wish I could drink it. What I've actually been drinking the last couple days, 3-4 days now, instead of just I've been using Redmond's smoked salt in hot water, but then I've been adding a teaspoon or so, maybe a tablespoon of Wagyu beef fat, and just the combination of like the beef fat and the salt kind of tastes like beef broth. and it's delicious, and I'm not missing coffee other than headaches. Yeah, that's the whole thing about that. So I'm not sure I want to commit to just beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, but I'm gonna eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And then here's my little take on it. I'm gonna have fish Fridays. That means fish or seafood of some kind on Fridays if I want. And then, is that my only concession? Yeah, that's my only concession. There's nothing else I want to do. I have just found that I like fish Fridays if I remember to buy fish. It's just a different protein, and a lot of people could become iodine deficient, you know, living inland, you know, depending if the animals you were eating were raised inland, the iodine in the soil and all that kind of stuff. But that's my iodine pill. And I actually like most seafood anyway. My wife, not so much. Hey, you do you, boo. Again, make sure you go down and check out Carnivore Quest on YouTube. They got a lot of good content out there, and I've been a supporter of theirs for a while now, and they're on the quest to lose like 250 pounds together, something like that. And they've had some ups and downs, and they've got a lot of wisdom, because when you don't win, you learn. As long as you don't give up, you don't lose. You don't lose, you know. So that's good. Just follow him. Get involved in that challenge. I brought the idea to my wife yesterday, and she's like, "Well, I'm already gonna be doing 100 push-up a day challenge." I'm like, who came up with that crazy idea? Is it one of our viewers? Did you get sucked into their crazy, or did you suck them into your crazy? I mean, good for you guys. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do 100 push-ups a day. I mean, I think I could, but it's gonna take some discipline. And I don't like to admit it, but it takes discipline to get in shape. It takes discipline to do a lot of things in life. It takes discipline to get up early. It takes discipline to eat the right things. It takes discipline to exercise. It takes discipline to become spiritually mature. Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough. I don't know if you guys can see this at all, but here in Dayton, Ohio, we got a bunch of smoke from the wildfires in Canada, and it is affecting my breathing a little bit. I've had the opportunity lately to speak life into some people's lives, and them in mine, when it comes to diet, and I've really enjoyed that. You know, some of that counseling stuff, or coaching, isn't really counseling, but through Rivero, since that's coming to an end, I've just been really kicking around, like, what am I gonna do? Like, do I want to continue coaching? If I do, how does that look with a busy life? Yep, I'm in Dayton. You can tell by the sirens. But how does that look? And I got limited time, like everyone. But I always say I have just enough time to do God's will. I mapped out a little hour, like a 1.5-mile track that I'm gonna do. Let's get everything flowing. Get loosened up for the day. Go lift a little bit of weights. Yeah, I ran yesterday, but the 2 days before that I walked. And it's just one of these things, I could run out here if I wanted to. And I probably will start running part of my walks just for time. Because I got to do all this before work, and try to do it all before the kids get up. I'm like, I need to get outside while I can. And I need to do it as early as I can, because it's gonna get pretty hot. It's actually pretty nice right now, but I don't need to sit in my garage and get on that treadmill. I need to get the sun on my face and the wind on my face, and I guess, you know, doing a 31-day challenge, if it rains, what do? Just go for it? We'll see, huh? It's like, I'm gonna do this challenge, and you don't consider the cost. And then things come up, and then you endure. So that's good. That's one thing I didn't do. I didn't consider the cost of going on the carnivore diet. I didn't consider it. Like, I had no idea what would happen. When I was talking to Beth last night, I was like, when it comes to my metabolic health and that kind of stuff, I was like, I'm really still convinced that, you know, at least at this point, it's gonna take 2 years for me to heal as much as I thought I was gonna heal in 30 days. I don't consider myself slow or simple-minded all the time. Like, definitely sometimes, but like, how in the world did I think I was gonna get like healthy in 30 days? How in the world did I think that I was gonna lose all the weight thought I needed to lose in 30 days? I was just so nearsighted and blind to the reality that I was in. That scares me, actually, when I think about it, because, like, what else am I missing? What else am I blind to? Probably a lot, unfortunately. How valuable the time is that you have with your kids. It's like, before they leave the house, how much time you have to actually speak into their lives and try to grow them up into decent human beings. Yeah, a lot of tough stuff. My goal is to get this video out today. It is Thursday, June 29th. It is actually my dog's first birthday. She's 7. Alright, well, yes, I have another video coming out tomorrow, and just me talking about my last doctor's appointment, and I apologize in advance on how weird I am and how silly I did some things, and also, like, I want to apologize that I'm talking about my stupid doctor's appointments again and all the stress that goes along with that. But when I decided to document this journey, I never really realized that it would interest people, for one, to keep me as motivated as it had. But then I just also didn't realize, like, the therapy it would give me having people to talk to about what I was going through. And I also didn't realize the impact it would have in people's lives, because of people are going through these types of things also, or might go through these types of things. It just blows me away that people can go on carnivore diets and get all these markers for health, and doctors will be like, oh, you lost a bunch of weight, but you did it the wrong way. By not, you should have made sure you you lacked nutrition. And just took the pills and got diabetes the whole time. Alright, I digress. Alright, I want to thank everyone for watching these Kilby Life videos. If I earned your subscription today, make sure we get it. See you on the next one. Kilby out. Oh yeah, I got something else to say. I'm looking for a few hundred people to send some messages in or comment on this video to tell my wife, to tell her story and what she learned about herself and diet when she went on this trip to Nashville. She was telling me some things that she learned about how she feels, you know, when she's eating differently. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying harassment is a good thing, but I guess it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I mean, it's not called harassment, it's called positive peer pressure. So please use positive peer pressure to have my wife tell her story. And if this is the last video you ever see from me, I deserved whatever I got.